Mm, it's 8 o'clock too. Okay. Well, I give it a couple. Oh, here we go. All right. It says we are live. So let me take a look real fast to see if it truly did. Do you see it over there? Uh-oh. Do you see it, Leanne? In the group?
I'm
In the link?
looking.
All of a sudden I
Yes,
can't.
yes, I do.
We're there?
Yes,
We're live.
yes.
It worked.
Hooray.
Uh-oh. And it has sound. We're here. We're here. Most of us are here. Most of us are back.
Wow.
It's usually the four horsemen, but uh,
One horseman fell off.
finally, when I'm back in the studio, seems someone doesn't want to be here.
Hmm.
But we're going to move forward anyway. So, hey, welcome back to Nothing But
Answers.
the place to come to get all the answers you need because we had them. Don't look them up. Don't question us.
Nope.
Just believe what we say.
That's it. That's it.
So,
We got therapists in the building.
Okay.
word, what's up? Hair pissed. Look, if you're looking at your hair done, it's free promo, right? Hit her up.
Okay.
These lovely locks. Her doing. Okay. um, so the way the show is set up now, Facebook has banned all third-party connections. So in the actual the Facebook room, if you do post some comments, we won't see them at this point. So the best thing to do is you can also post comments. We have someone moderating them, monitoring them, excuse me, and they will read them out loud. Or you can just go to the YouTube, or you can post without any issues. So it's up to you. Please check the YouTube channel. Nothing but answers. It's fully functioning. But either way, we're here. We're in a group now. I want everybody to check us out.
We're here.
Okay. I don't know why that's so loud. I don't know. Leanne, stop doing that. I don't know why. We're gonna talk about this after the show. What's that?
That's me
Huh.
trying to get to the page.
Well, it's a volume button that you can push to turn that down.
Shut up.
Like you're trying to get to the page.
Shut
This is what we got to
all
deal
the
with
way
here.
up.
People's checks are gonna be docked. Okay. Okay. People are gonna be docked.
What checks? Did we miss that? I missed that.
People's check will be a little lighter this week. Okay.
Mm. Can they
So-
get any lighter? Sorry. Sorry.
The smart comments like that could make your check even lighter. Okay. Always the ones that you don't know are an issue that are an issue. They don't look like an issue. They look like
Nope.
nice
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 teachers. Don't be fooled.
This is what was teaching your kids. Okay? That's all I'm saying. This
That's
is it.
terrible.
So before we go any further, I do want to get into trying to give a couple minutes. I want to get into the post, and I saw Ruth commented as well with the gentleman who I don't know how it came about, but I guess he had a okay the outfits of his girl before she wore them. She would show him the outfits, he would okay it. It's very controversial. Very controversial.
Mm-hmm.
I think that there's a volume button, so that doesn't happen. This could be wrong. We are live here. So, oh boy, here we go. Yes, here we go.
Oh boy, here we go.
You know what I mean? And we could have we'll put the call-in number up on the screen so people want to call in. We definitely would like to hear from you because Ruth, I saw what you said. You said that it definitely wasn't for you, right? But you can also understand if that's for them and that works for them. It's cool. It's not. There's no real judgment in it either way. Just it wasn't for you, right?
Definitely not for me, but for certain couples, it may be okay.
Gotcha.
Yes.
And it wasn't for you for what reasons?
I don't like my individuality, if you will,
Right.
being monitored by anybody. Husband, boyfriend, whatever.
Right. So you feel like you should be able to, if you want to wear it, you should wear it. You shouldn't have to explain it.
Right.
Correct? You shouldn't have to ask questions. Right?
Correct.
Here we go for a callback, guys. So if I feel like I don't want to have sex with you,
Oh my
I should not have to have sex with you.
We're not. Oh my God.
How did we get from outfit to that?
Well, what I'm saying is that if you have individuality and you can do what you want without being questioned,
I
and
said
you
with
feel
my
like
outfit, we're talking about the
right,
outfit.
that's your outfit.
Yes.
It's about you, right? Not you don't.
Yes,
you're not,
it's a part of my expression. Yes.
Right, and you don't care what he feels about it. You don't care if he's like it's not really for him or he doesn't like it. You're like, I'm going to do it because I want to do it.
Yes,
correct?
And the other part of that, correct.
I just asked the question.
The other part of that, correct.
Can you answer my question first before you go into the other part?
Correct.
Okay, there we go. Thank you.
And the other part of that, correct, is he should know who he's with and trust my judgment on what I'm going to wear when I go out anyway.
Okay. If that's what we're saying.
Why is it so quiet?
If that's what we're saying, cool. And you should be able to trust his judgment when he says he didn't want to sex with you anymore because he's not interested in sex with you. Why is there not my question to you would be, why is there not a conversation like we were saying? There should be a conversation about things that may be an issue in the relationship. But you're saying there is no conversation about this because you're going to do what you want to do because you want to do it.
Wear what I want to wear because, again, I use very good discretion. And
in your mind. So
for
you
myself,
feel
whatever that looks like for me.
The arbiter of what you do is you. So your moral code is based out of what you feel. It's not based out of anything else. So again,
what I wear, yes, sir. For what I wear, you're correct.
Right. So I hear that. So again, I just think that it's the same thing that if the gentleman or the woman was in a relationship and they felt like I was saying last week that I don't want to have sex, then I shouldn't have to have sex. I shouldn't have to explain it.
Say, exactly, Ruth. And then therapist said,
yes, can you read that, please?
If my husband don't like it, I will at least reconsider.
See, now I like that answer because again, I want you guys to be consistent. And last week you said there needed to be a conversation about things that deal with things in a relationship. So if there's something in a relationship, either way, I think that if you're going to be on brand, then why is this different? Why are you saying that I don't need a conversation because this is about me? It's my expression, and I don't really. And I'm not saying, but it's like you don't care what this person feels because you know better. What's better for you?
Go ahead, Lee.
Well, we can have a conversation about it. I'm still going to do. In the end, I'm still going to do what I want to do. If that's changed, then that's changed. If it's not, then it's not.
So again, I just want to just go ahead, Lee. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Much like your whole, I don't want to have sex with you just because I don't. So I'm not going to have sex with you because I'm not attracted to you.
So the answer is I'm not attracted to you. So the reason is I'm not sexually attracted anymore. So at that point, the same thing you're saying about your outfits, which don't need any explanation or any justification, you're going to do it just because you want to do it. Why is it different when someone's saying, again, I don't want to do it because I'm not this, right? I'm already telling you why, because I'm not sexually attracted to you like that anymore. So I'm not really interested in having sex with you. I'm telling you that. So why now, like you guys were beating me in the head last week,
right?
We got to talk about it. We got to get to the bottom of it. But your outfit, you're like, no, I'm going to wear what I want to wear. Ain't no conversation.
Because number one, the outfit thing, I came into this relationship dressed in a certain type of way and you were cool with that. Now all of a
Okay, let's say you
sudden,
didn't. I'm sorry, Leanne. What if maybe you didn't? Maybe if maybe you're going through something and now you're dressing a little different. So let's take from that aspect. So where it's a change, like so it
okay,
kind of
then that,
leans up better.
and if it
Lines up
makes you feel some type of way, that involves a conversation.
Right.
better. Okay, I
Why are
agree.
you
Okay,
dressing
so
this
Right.
way? Da, da, da,
okay,
da, da. Yes,
got
that involves a
Mhm.
conversation
Mhm.
okay,
because you're changing something that
right,
it was not the norm.
right. Okay,
I agree
okay.
with
Then
that too. I
that
do
I
agree.
agree. You're on brand then.
I
Okay,
agree
good.
with that too. But I think what struck me wrong with that particular post, Daryl, was that he was monitoring everything that she wears every time she puts on something. Now that's different than saying, "Oh, why did you wear that today? Let's have a conversation about something that changed," like Lee said.
Well, what I will say, could you what are they saying in the chats? I see some things then, Leanne.
How many times do we ask our partners how do we look or
Mhm.
what they think, not
Right,
just
right,
in clothes?
right. Who's that?
That was Tareen.
I
Mhm.
agree.
Uh,
Right.
Also, we can ask something, but if they give unsolicited opinions, then it's an issue.
Mm.
Okay. So my question would be, how do we know? See, this is what we do. We jump to conclusions because it didn't say that he. I don't think it did. Did it say
It
that?
did. It did say something about every day, Daryl. It
No,
did.
no. First of all, I didn't finish my. See, this we
Oh,
talking about
okay.
women. I didn't
Okay.
finish the question, but she was going to answer it. Fellas, pay attention. This is the problem we have. No, I'm saying it didn't say how it came to be that this is happening.
Mhm.
What if she asked him to do this? Right? We don't know how
Okay.
the whole concept came to be. People just jump to conclusions and say, "Oh, he's." We don't know if he's anything. She may be saying, like, "Look, I want to make sure you're comfortable with what I'm wearing. Could you just let me know if this is okay or not?"
Mhm.
But
Right? Go ahead, Leanne.
Danya, I hope I'm
Danya.
saying her
Danya.
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 Mhm.
Danya
Very
says
nice lady.
yes.
Very nice lady. Very nice lady. Go ahead.
Okay. Uh yes. The monitoring is the issue.
Mhm.
So
Thank you.
again, is it an issue? Again, it's only
It
an
is.
issue. No, it's not because every relationship is built different, right? If you are okay with someone, again, do we monitor things we do with our partners? Yes. Do we monitor where they go?
Mhm.
Do we monitor sometimes what they eat? We monitor things in a relationship. Just
Keywords
because,
being. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I mean, I can't talk. Go ahead, Ruth. Go ahead. No, I'm serious. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, keyword being if she's okay with that. If she okayed
Now,
it.
wait,
That's
if
we have to know
they're
that.
okay,
We have
no,
to
no,
know that.
if they're okay with it, right? It's a relationship. So as long as they're both okay with something,
Mhm.
I think that we have to really say, you know what? Like you said, Ruth,
I
it
did.
may not be for my relationship,
Mhm.
but I'm happy. She's happy. I'm not going to make her be less than, be controlled, or make him be controlling or something because of a choice they're making in their
Yes,
relationship.
I agree.
Because we
Mhm.
don't know how it came to be. I don't know how it was conceived, right? If it was conceived off of, yo, this is my woman and she ain't gonna go out the house, that's a little different, right? That
Yes.
energy is a little different than if it's like, look, I definitely want I don't want my woman out here being naked. I just don't, right? I don't think it's wrong. And like I kind of brought up, we had people in different cultures, religions who dress a certain way because they don't want to be seen as
Mhm.
overly sexual or dressed, so they dress a certain way. Are they being controlled? No, I think it's a choice, right? You
Mhm.
may want to look a certain way. So I don't necessarily, can it be controlling? I do concede this could be a controlling act.
Mhm.
So I'm
Mhm.
not acting like it's not, it can't happen. I'm
Okay.
saying that we don't know, but I think we rush to judgment and everything today looks like something.
I agree with you,
Everything looks
please.
like something.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
that's I sometimes I don't want to get into that. I don't think we should get in the habit of always thinking he's controlling and she's a fool, being controlled by it. They may be happy, right?
They
It's
may
okay
be.
if they're happy
Mhm.
and they're doing it in a way that is not controlling. Like I said, I can see as long as it's not controlling.
I agree. I think that's the key element. Is it
And
a control piece? Go ahead, Lee.
I will also like to say we didn't check in with anybody when we started.
We're
Wow.
not doing that anymore because your check-ins are boring. I told you already. We're skipping the check-ins. The one
Wow.
word
Just
check-in.
skip all of that.
Yes, I told you we're fast forwarding. I'm tired of getting. Hey, how was your week? Good.
Maybe she was going to share more than that. Maybe we're assuming again.
Yes, I would like
Exactly.
to, wait, what is monitoring? That's a good question. I see Terrain said, Therapist, excuse me, said monitoring. What is that?
You're asking me?
Monitoring.
Yeah, defining it. Yes.
Oh, I think that means overseeing it on a regular, consistent basis. That's what I think monitoring is.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, don't we all have things we monitor in a
To some level, possibly.
Okay, so why are clothes and the ability to wear them so important? I see that a lot. Like I can wear what I want to wear. Nobody should say what I wear. Why? If your partner's like, look, hey babe, I really don't think you should wear that. What's the harm of you? Why would that be a cross you would or a hill you want to die on? You want to go, I'm wearing this because why?
I think for me, again, individuality, expression. I love clothing. I mean, I love clothes, and that's my way of expressing. Hence the arms out today, and for heat purposes. But for me, it would really like tread on my expression, my individuality, without if it really bothered him, like even this, right? I would have a discussion with my husband, like, what bothered you about that, babe? Was I, what was wrong with that? I would talk about it, but I want to control what I wear if it's not hurting our relationship. I would like to control my own look.
That's a great answer, right? It's a great answer to the question. It's because, like I said, it's who you are. That's a big part of who you are. So that's different. I get that. If that's who you are. But still, I think there's things that in a relationship we may do or not do as much to kind of make the relationship better, right? Even as far as at one point I would go to the gym 4 or 5 hours a day, right? Am I hurting anybody? No.
Right.
She was like, you can't go to the gym that much.
Wow.
Right? Is she wrong for that? I say no. I'm gonna answer no.
Okay.
I'm gonna say no because again, it was factual. If we work till 5, I'm going to gym till 9. We gotta go to sleep. We have an hour or two a day together, really, because work week. It is like you're robbing that person of time. So for her to ask me to do something, I can't say, even though I love the gym, but I love her as well, and I have to make it. You know what? You're right. I'm not going to argue to stay at the gym away from you when you put it that way. Guess what? I'm okay with not going to the gym. Maybe doing 2 hours.
Okay.
Right. Or maybe doing every other day, whatever, so I can be home with you more. Because again, you're more important than the gym. I should be more important than having your shoulders out.
Not when I have a hot flash, you're not. But I hear you on that. But also, hopefully she shared with you why she wants you to not go to the gym so much. Not just saying, I don't want you at that gym 5 hours a day, 5 days a week. She needs to explain her feelings about that.
Well, like I said, she broke down the time thing, So again, okay, I get it.
Okay.
I definitely understand that, right? But I just feel like when a lot of the comments were saying like, "Oh, I wouldn't do that," and I'm like, "Well, you're in a relationship, so if your partner is saying there's an issue with something, I think it's worth a conversation."
Definitely.
Right? And then seeing where it goes from there, just to say, like I said last week, I'm not doing it. Cool, but then that means you're making a decision by yourself, and it doesn't. How's that work for the relationship? So that was my question with that.
Yes.
What you saying, Leanne?
I didn't say anything.
I was saying relationships need discussion about things like that. They need compromise at times. They just need talking about the issues that come up.
Right. Like I said last week, we could talk about it, and I said I'm just not interested in having sex with you anymore.
But where's your compromise on that? I'm still waiting to hear that compromise.
There is no compromise with it. I told you I can buy you some panties with a buzzer. If I'm not sexually attracted to you, I'm not. But again, we're doing everything else. Remember, everything else is still we're doing. We're holding hands. We're going out. I'm just not. I don't want to hump on you.
That needs further discussion. I still say that further discussion.
What? Oh my goodness! What we just discussed this? We discussed it. I'm not.
then why are you with that person, Daryl? Why?
Oh, so I'm just with you for sex.
Why?
So women, thank you for letting us know. We're with you to hump on you. And if we don't hump on you, we shouldn't be.
No. In addition to all the 18 things you said that were good,
right?
Why not? Why not that one thing? Why not?
Just because one thing is awry doesn't mean the relationship is over. Doesn't mean it's bad.
Yeah, but that's
her. Go ahead, Lee.
That's intimacy, and it's a big thing.
Listen, I think, thank you, women. This is so women, fellas, pay attention. Women are telling us, I see sex is very important, right? It's very important. Okay, so when we meet you and want to have sex, understand why? Because it's very important. We want to get to the best part of the relationship, like you guys are saying.
Danya said, "What's the point in a relationship if you're not having sex?"
There's much more to a relationship more than having sex. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
But that is
if you guys reducing relationships down to sex, thank you. So I think
that's
you guys
not what we're saying. You know that's not what's being said.
No, I think intimacy is at the top, right? Intimacy, right? Intimacy is way more important than sex, right? So, but holding hands can be intimate.
For some people.
For some people. Again, how many times a week are you guys having sex? This is the question. If you're not having sex every day, if you're having
it don't matter. You still need that release every once in a while.
And especially if it's not every day. Especially.
I'm good.
If it's not every day.
So if we're having what's the difference if I'm tired or my sex drive? Right. If you're tired, your sex drive has changed. The relationship still should be fine. If you just don't have
talk about it so that I don't feel unwanted or undesired.
Thank you. So that's what it is. It's more, but again, if we're saying everything else is fine in this scenario, we're still going to date night. We're still candlelight dinners. I'm still bringing you flowers. We're still doing all the things, but as typical fashion, some people can't be happy unless things are 100% perfect. That's what we're saying right here. Go ahead.
As we get older, you only have but so much time to get it in. Laugh out loud.
What's the other one?
Somebody got to agree with you. Therapist has to agree with you.
Thank you.
And not sure if I would communicate it though.
Okay, right, because that could hurt someone's feelings, right? But I mean, I guess it would be a conversation at some point if the other person is really trying to initiate, and you keep saying, "I got a headache." It's only so many headaches you can have.
Right.
But again, I think this happens in relationships. Like I said, we talked about it before. As you get older, kids, work, time just goes. And from what my understanding, and I'm not in a married or long-term committed relationship, sometimes sex starts to slow down.
It can.
So my thing, if it's slowing down,
pick back up.
Yes, it can.
Well, maybe, but we're creatures of habit. So I think sometimes you can start losing that feeling if you haven't had it in a while, right? If you haven't had it, I mean, I heard, and I don't know. I know some people like, we haven't had sex 3 years, and I don't even think about it anymore. I don't know if you're going to still have that drive if you haven't been doing it.
Well, 3 years is a long
everything
time.
else is okay. What do you say?
3 years is a long time.
Well, I know. I'm just saying I heard these things, right?
Oh, okay.
But my question would be, if everything else was fine, why again are we? Nothing's perfect. So if that's the only thing, people are complaining about one thing really being wrong to them in a relationship. That, and again, I don't know how long sex lasts, but let's say it lasts 15 minutes once a week. Am I dying on that hill? Like, we need to be having sex that one time for 15 minutes. Or it's okay not to have sex and we do everything.
Depends on that other person's feelings, though. Again, Daryl, it takes two in a relationship to feel okay about whatever it is we're discussing.
So, Ruth, you've been married for a long time.
Yes, I have.
Mm-hmm. Are you 100% happy? Is everything perfect? Or is there some things you have to?
Saying.
But what I'm saying is there's some things you have to be like, okay, well, this is not, but this is fine. There's some things you have to get used to. Like, I'm never going to take the trash out. It's never going to happen. Okay.
That's not one of my things. That's your thing.
Right. I'm just saying.
No, I know what you're saying. Yes.
Certain things we're going to concede, like, you know what? That's not going to happen. That's
I
not
agree.
them. We're here. Even in relationships, that things change. You said things change over time.
Yes.
Something might have been happening here that's not happening here. Okay.
I agree. But
also,
go ahead, Lee.
Go ahead, Ruth.
Nope, go ahead. I'll jump back.
Jump on the comments, please.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
But we give into other things in relationships to please the other person. Sex is no different, even
100%.
if it's a chore. But is the person reclusive?
Recluse? No, I think so. What we talked about sometimes, I guess, as you maybe get older, the example we used last week was it was a dude who got to the point where he just wasn't interested in having sex with his wife anymore. He said he's at this point of his life, I think he's about 51, 52. He just wasn't interested in having sex. I mean, the relationship is fine as far as he does everything with his wife, everything. But when it comes to sex, he's just not interested. Now, nothing is wrong with him. His thing works. It's not like his thing doesn't work. That's what's wrong with him. It's, I guess, maybe I don't know. I don't want to even put out what I think, but he just doesn't want to have sex. He thinks, I'd rather read a book. I'd rather, I don't mind talking to her, but sex is really not what I'm looking for at this point. So,
but is the person repulsive?
No. I think, again, they were together for a while, a long time. Not maybe not super long. I think it was like maybe 18 years, 19 years.
He's gay then.
Is he gay? Cannot ever come and express anything. The first thing we do is we're gay.
Then too, Lee, that if his thing works, what is the problem then? What is so horribly different that he cannot?
Just because it works doesn't mean it wants to work with you.
But it's been working with her,
right? And
so
just like everything, you eat the same meal all the time. Maybe he got tired.
That's a discussion. We got to talk about that then.
It's nothing to wait again.
You're right. It's nothing to discuss. Because the relationship is over.
Yeah, if you're not going to talk to me about it, I'm with you on that, Lee. Yes.
Listen, you're right. Yes. This is why men don't try to be with a woman, because if one thing is wrong, she's going to leave.
No, Daryl.
They're showing us again because you don't want to have sex with them. The relationship's over. Shallow.
And here we go. You taking the things to extreme.
As
Wait,
usual.
I didn't say leave. The only people who talked about leaving were two women on the panel.
Because she might be ready to leave.
First of all, leaving is not extreme.
One thing is wrong. Sorry, what do you say, Leanne?
Leaving is not extreme.
Not in that case.
It is a very reasonable situation. What?
Go ahead.
Didn't you say, when things change long term in relationships, we talked about that, right? So with this particular couple, if that changed for the male in the couple, right?
Right.
Let's talk about a compromise, like we do with everything else in our marriage, our long-term marriage.
No. You said with the clothes, there's no compromise.
No, I did not.
You said you would talk about it, and you would ultimately make a decision which you felt was the best to do, not what you guys thought together.
If they talk about it, right? Maybe it can't be all the time. Maybe it can be only once a month. But he needs to work with her on
how she can be happy in that area. Wait a minute. Be consistent with your outfit. You said, even though you talked about it, you would be the person to say what would happen. You just say you guys. So if he's saying we talk about it and I don't want to do it, then that's it. Just like your clothes. That's it. There's no compromise.
That's two different things.
It's not, because if I want you to do something or something makes me uncomfortable, you can't tell me my uncomfortable is less than yours because it's different. Uncomfortable is if I don't like something, I don't like something.
But if that's detaching our intimacy, that's a major problem.
So if the only way you can be intimate is a penis entering you, then there's a problem, because intimacy is more
than
that.
One element of our intimacy.
Exactly. So if one element is off, you're saying throw the whole thing away.
Because if it matters that much to her, yes.
So again, fellas, pay attention.
I am.
Women are shallow. They talk about us,
especially if medically you're okay. Yes.
They want to throw away the relationship because you don't want to have sex with them. Everything else is fine. You're still doing all the other things. But since you don't do the one thing,
why not, buddy? You still not answering.
Wait a minute. I'm out. Wait, here we go. Same with the clothes. You're not telling me why you want to wear this. You're saying I feel like I want to wear them.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
am
wear them
telling you why. I will
because I want to.
but
Because I
because I
want
no
to.
tried.
different. It's no different than women not putting out and dudes going to cheat and
Wait, tell me
stepping
more. I don't
out.
explain more,
Mm,
Leanne. Explain
mm,
more. Because dudes don't cheat because the woman's not putting out. Because she could be doing everything person and the person still could cheat. Cheating is really a decision about the person. It's not about the woman. It's not. She can't make you or not make you cheat, right? Just like he can't. A cheater's going to cheat, independent of what you do. So I don't agree to that. I don't
mm.
think you can make someone cheat. I don't either way. I don't think you can force someone to cheat. I think
You
people
can,
cheat. Huh? You think you can?
you can,
You can't. Because if somebody's not a cheater, they're
and
not going to cheat. They're not.
then
A cheater's going to cheat.
Danya said sex is related to attraction. If he doesn't want to have sex,
Mm.
it tells me he's not attracted to me.
Ah, there you go.
Okay, cool. So everybody you're attracted to, you want to have sex with. That's what you're saying.
Not everybody.
You blowing things out
Oh,
of
I'm
proportion.
just reading I'm just going off what I heard, right?
She said
Because
in
it's
that
different.
relationship.
No, see, I think it's different. I think it's different attractions, right? I think that you might be sexually attracted to something, right? But you may not want to keep that thing. Just like you see a girl with for a guy, I see the girl with a big butt. That's sexually attractive. Don't mean I want to be with her. Means I want to be with that. I want to have an experience
Well,
with that.
dudes need to have a nice little dunk too. You know what I'm saying? A little
Well, yeah,
something grab on.
right, right. But that's what I'm saying. So you can't say that sexual attraction means what I'm attracted. It's not, because again, sexually attracted is just that, something that I'm looking on you that is specifically that I'm sexually attracted to. If a guy like big boobs, he sees a girl big boobs, he may be sexually attracted to that aspect of her, but he may not want to keep her. We see it now with all these people getting BBLs and people maybe taking them down, but no one's keeping them because they're only sexually attracted to them. Right?
I'm not sure what this pertains to,
Right.
but Jamal says that's not everybody.
I think he was talking about the sex is related to attraction. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, that's what I'm saying. So I don't think that your sexual attractiveness means what the physical attractiveness, like what you feel, right, between someone. I don't think so. Yeah. I had experience, but I was really attracted to a girl, but sexually, no. It just didn't happen. But attracted, but just wasn't a sexual connection.
Huh.
And you know what? It happens a lot. You hear people where they say maybe you meet a guy or girl and he's really attractive, she's really beautiful, whatever, and then when you have sex with them, it's really low or it wasn't good, and that's like I'm good then. I don't care how good you look. I don't care how attracted I am to you. That little hot dog is not doing it, and I can't do it. So right there would show it wouldn't matter. It didn't matter that how much attracted to you, how attractive they were to you. That threw it off. The being the sausage threw it off. So I'm just saying, if a person, and it's weird because it's like we're fighting to say, from what I'm hearing, that one thing is wrong, and since that one thing is wrong,
that's not what we're saying.
Let's throw the whole thing
That's
away.
That's not what we're saying.
That's exactly what you said. I can rewind the tape on that one. That's a fact. You said
that's not what we said.
Okay, well, tell me what you said. Tell me. Go ahead. Tell me what you said. I'm listening.
If we can't come to a compromise and have a conversation, then it's over.
Where both parties are happy.
You had a conversation. There is no compromise, right? There's really no reason to compromise me not wanting to have sex with you.
But
right?
why isn't there a compromise?
Okay, so it's over.
So tell me what a compromise. Good, it's over. So like I said, fellas,
I gave you a compromise, Daryl, and you said no. I said maybe it's not every day, maybe it's not every week.
I don't understand what you're saying. I
don't. Once a month, man, something to keep her happy too.
I don't. So again, this is what I'm saying. This is incredible, fellas. This is real life. Everything else we said is fine. Everything else.
Who's mostly complaining about this though? It's not even women that's mostly complaining about this. It's dudes.
It's only women complaining about this right now.
No,
only women.
Come on now. Come on now.
Women. I said the man said
her head hurt. She can't do it. You know, all of the nonsense. Usually that is on the male side of the scale.
So it could be, but I'm telling you right now, there's no men on that side of the scale that's complaining. What we're talking about, I know you're trying to flip the script. This is women. I see what you're doing.
I mean, can we at least do it once a month?
That's what I said, Lee.
That's the
No,
compromise.
that's what she said. No, we can't. If I'm not, listen to me. I'm not a woman, right? So our thing works differently. I now got to do a biology lesson. So our things work differently. So if you don't arouse me, it's not. Let's play with this
they
wet
got
noodle
the
all
blue
night.
pill for that.
There are ways around that. Yes.
Even a blue pill. If I'm not into it, they said that could not work too. It's mental. Mentally, if I'm not into it, it's just going to be a wet noodle.
Why are you not mentally into your woman all of a sudden? You answer that.
Wait a minute. Time out. Here we go again. I don't got to deal with your ego. I told you. Yes. Meaning I said I'm not.
Jamal said it's only on his time. I hate
it. Right. That's what he's saying. You said that.
What?
He says only on his time. That's what you're trying to say. So anyway.
What are you talking about?
You said that he could do it once a month or what? Hey, Jamal, explain what you mean. Because I think he's talking to y'all. Anyway. If he doesn't want to do it, he doesn't want to do it. Right? And that if he don't want to do it, it means he can't do it.
Okay. So but if she wants to do it, where
you
does that
get
leave
the rose out?
Where does that leave her?
Pull your rose out.
Especially if then you plan. Okay, then you're playing with the rose with her.
You gotta do something, man. You gotta do something.
Again, I said we can get a button in your underwear. We can do that. Okay, we can. You want me to, I don't know what a rose is. Really, I don't know how to use it, but I can water the rose while you're using it. I don't know. Okay, so I'll hold the rose while you're doing what you're doing on my Kindle.
But would he even want to do that? He's not attracted to her sexually, so that's a sexual act.
Again, he may do it. But again, I think it'd be like that when you don't want to do it and you give him the here coochie, like here, take it, hurry up. Yeah, I'm gonna hold it. Here, go ahead.
Don't hold it. I'll hold it myself. Bye.
Okay, when everybody's happy, I'm going.
Bye.
I'm gonna go get some. I'm gonna go make dinner.
Go and do that. Yes. Because I'm not hearing compromise here.
So no, Jamal, he doesn't want to do it. This person doesn't want to do it at all. He's not into. He doesn't have sex at all. At this point, he said again, like I said, he's in his 50s. He's like, I'm not interested in sex anymore. So maybe his libido fell. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know for sure. But he says everything works. He said everything works. He said I love my wife. I find that she's still attractive. I want to do things with her. It's just sexually. He said I'd rather read a book.
He said no.
I don't know what.
No to the foolishness.
Okay, he could have said, I don't know what he's saying no to. I'm telling you.
He's saying no to the foolishness.
If you want to take it that way, cool. If you want to take it that way, cool. Whatever you want to say. At the end of the day,
I just don't understand how we still beating this dead horse.
Right?
Because you guys keep talking more nonsense and then trying to lie.
No, you keep bringing it up.
No. I just said one thing and then went off. We're talking about the clothes and we see how
you decided to the clothes, Daryl. You did that.
We talked about it, how we see how inconsistent it was. It was not consistent. And I can wear it because I want to. I'm gonna do what I want to do. But if I don't want to have sex, I gotta have a deep down conversation. I gotta tell you exactly why I'm not interested in you sexually anymore.
And we also conceded that if you had an issue with the fact that she was dressed in a different way than normal, that's a conversation to be had.
Yeah.
Right. And we keep saying we had a conversation. I'm not sexually interested into you like that anymore. Everything else is fine, but I just don't want to have sex anymore.
Okay.
Now what?
Nothing.
Right. The conversation's there. At that point, like you said, we have to make a decision how we're moving forward.
We got to make a decision. I agree.
Right?
Yeah, that we're moving forward.
And what would it be?
Forward. Yep.
What would it be?
It doesn't matter what it is. We're just moving forward. Much like this conversation needs to.
Okay, move forward then, Leanne. Go ahead, I'm waiting.
Yes.
Oh, let's go. Fetishes. That was supposed to be today's topic.
Okay.
So bring us in.
I'm not. How are we gonna bring us in? Go ahead, bring us in,
Leanne. Fetishes, right?
Fetishes. People have them.
Yes, they have them because their husbands are not having sex with them anymore. Maybe.
See, there we go. We're back here again. Go.
I'm trying to segue for you, okay?
No, you're not. You're trying to bring it back.
To tie it all up in a bow.
Because you guys feel weird because you don't have sex with you. You don't feel sexy anymore.
Oh, my husband, I'm trying to hear it. Oh my goodness. Anyway, fetishes. Let's go.
Can we get a definition of fetishes real fast so we kind of know what we're talking about?
Yes.
If we have it ready.
Yes. A form of sexual desire in which gratification is strongly linked to a particular object or activity or a part of the body other than the sexual organ.
Right. So it's an attraction to something that's not like, the regular things. So like a calf. If you like calves, that's a fetish too.
That is actually absolutely a fetish.
Ooh, look at them calves. Ooh. Okay. So what are some of the I guess let's name some of the fetishes that are out there. Let's just start with that.
Here's the top 7.
Okay.
Age play.
And wait a minute, if anybody has these, just put a hand up in the comments. Go ahead, Leanne.
Age play.
What is that?
That involves consensual fixational fictionalizing the age of the other partner, calling someone baby during sex is a typical age play. Something this common kink is more pronounced as with being calling someone daddy or dom, baby girl scenarios, calling a partner mommy or little boy.
So let's stop right there. Okay. So this sounds sick.
It does.
Let's just call it what it is. It sounds sick.
Maybe.
Okay, Ruth, tell me more.
No. I saw a show with that exact thing that she's explaining.
A show, right?
No, I did. It was a show, and they went beyond that, even with like dressing like a baby. He had her dressing like a baby. She was actually sleeping in a crib. She was sleeping in a crib some nights. That was a turn on for him. So yes,
I don't know. I guess I find, to me, that seems odd, and I could not be part of that. I'm just saying, because you're fetishizing being a baby or them being a baby.
Them being a baby.
They like
to
pretend that they're a baby.
Yep. I don't know. Is this like is this a way to, like, would they eventually want a real child? This is weird. Like, I don't know what that, like, why would you want someone to be a child? Why are you fantasizing in a sexual way a baby?
Right. And Danya agrees with
very disturbing. And I don't know. I can't speak. I don't know about the kink community and things but that is sick. And if I knew you did that, you couldn't be around my children.
Right.
I'm just saying. Danya, see, we agree. We go way back. Way back. Way back. We agree on that. She says she agree. I agree. That's this very odd to me.
It seems odd. It does seem odd.
And I think even with me, if somebody calls me, hey baby, I'm a grown man. I ain't no baby. Like, that's weird to me too. Very sick. Yeah, I agree. I don't like that either. Like, that's
I don't know.
weird.
I think there's a line there because people call each other babe and stuff like that all the time. Not necessarily. Yeah. I think it's once you start.
I think the connotation is different. Like, they don't mean right. But I don't want no girl's gonna call me daddy. That's not. I don't care what connotation.
Right. That's
that to me is
really weird.
Now people do it, and
people do it.
For me, I don't like that. That's not. You know what I mean? If I was in the middle, she's like, "Yeah, daddy." I'm like, hey, listen, get up. We need to talk. I don't know what's going on here. Right in the middle of it.
But is that vastly different from the role playing? Some people like to, meet up in a place and act like it's the first time they've met you and different things like that.
But I think that's cool, Ruth, for the first time. But if you want to meet up and act like I'm your daddy, that's a problem, I would think. I don't want to meet up and be your dad. Hey, daddy, this is not okay. Daddies are not supposed to do this to their children. Like, so it just, to me, wouldn't feel
It is
okay. I wouldn't be comfortable. Danya said, I don't like the daddy reference either. I don't want to think of anybody's daddy doing. It's like, yeah, I wouldn't want somebody else. Hey, mommy. Oh, yeah, this is daddy's pussy. Wait, what? Is it? That's disgusting. It shouldn't be.
Some people like it.
Yeah, no, I don't agree. I think that, and again, if that's what you like, cool. It's just not for me. I'm speaking for me, and Leanne. We don't like it.
Okay. Hey, I don't like it. What about me?
Okay, and Neil, we don't like it.
I didn't like it. I'm just I was using the same theory that not judging a couple's what they like in the bedroom that works for them.
Right. I'm a judge the baby one. I'm sorry. And I guess you can hate me, send all my email to at leannalittle.com. Everything's sent there. That's my email address. Said it. Said it right there. But I think that's strange. And I wish Doc was here to speak to that. I wonder if that was, because I know she said that some of these fetishes are in the DSM-5. They are diagnosable. So they are perceived to be, a lot left. What's the next one, Leanne? What we got?
All right. The next one is foot play. So that's someone that finds, massaging, kissing, licking.
Sorry. I thought it was too up.
Their partner's feet or toes.
Now, this one, you hear about a lot more. The foot fetishes, feet things. I know there's sites and all type of things. Feet are disgusting. I don't know how you could fetishize feet. That's why you need socks and shoes to cover them up. They're doubly disgusting. And if you put one of them gnarled, crusty things on me at night, I'm going to make you leave. I don't like feet. So that's just me.
Oh, some people love feet.
Yeah, they are. Again, that's what I can't. I don't understand it. And I don't know if the feet are just not for me. I don't know how people find feet. I've never looked at a foot like, oh, that's a nice looking foot. Oh, no, feet are disgusting.
Wow.
And summer's here and I hate sandals because it's like a whole.
Even if they're pretty feet, you don't like the pretty feet?
I've seen like 2 pair of pretty feet in my life. Feet are just not made to be pretty.
Wow. Jamal says, I love it. Suck my toes. I'm not doing that though.
Right. Hey, if you want to go down there, have fun. But don't think it's going to be returned. Don't think it's going to be returned. Yeah, feet to me are just not. There's not an attractive
even a foot massage. A massage for your girl. Her feet are tired. She's worked all day. That's a different kind of thing.
Why am I massaging her feet? How about my feet?
Well, either both. I'm just saying.
Look. I would put on some kitchen gloves, them yellow gloves.
Forget
I definitely would try to do my best to make her feel good if she had a hard day at work. I would buy one of them little foot massages or something because I don't like feet. Feet are not really. Feet are just yikes.
Wow. Okay.
Not a good thing. Hey, again, anybody else like feet? Just put a hand up and so we can see who got the nasty foot.
Like feet, but a foot massage is nice.
It could be, I guess. I just don't like feet. What's the next one, Leanne?
Impact play. This fetish involves one partner receiving impact. Impact play might include spanking, whipping, flogging.
Okay.
Flogging, light gagging.
Oh my!
A ball gag might be someone's impact fetish. Whether the person is a choker or
I don't know if I'm old enough for this.
Wants to be choked. Or sexual acts involving momentary asphyxiation.
Oh
It
no.
is.
I'm about to log off. I know.
Oh no.
Crucial to clear safe words, actions that deliberately stop the fetish for everyone's safety.
Wow.
Yeah, this is so who's into this? Let's see. You can smack my butt, but that's as far as I go. Okay, we got a little smacking butt over there. Yeah,
Mm.
so yeah, whoo, I don't think I have fetishes because
Well,
it's
you haven't
bad.
heard them all yet. You haven't heard them all.
This is listen, impact. First of all, impact, I don't really think that's something. Well, we got uppercuts and wheelhouses to people. This is crazy. We said a ball in your mouth and gag. Like that's only if you're getting, yeah, that. Not for me again. I'm just gonna say not for me. I don't understand it either. But again, I guess I wouldn't. They're not my world. A little choking, not bad. I just feel like choking could go wrong at any moment,
Yes.
and now you're at the police station explaining that she wanted you to do this. I'm cool. I'm all right. You know, you get too excited and now they can't breathe and it's just, I'm cool. I don't think choke. And again, to me, I can't speak for other people. Like I choked on chicken one time. It didn't make me happy. I wasn't like, oh, do that again. Let me get. I'm cool with the choking. Okay. I think that a safe word. How can you have a safe word if you're choking?
If you can't
I don't know how that works. You know, sign language like, get off. Like I don't know. Like I don't know if you can have a safe word. I don't know how old we are if we're getting choked.
No,
I don't know.
I can't.
Right.
No.
And I work out. I'm not like the biggest guy, but I'm kind of strong. So I don't know if I don't know if that even makes sense to do. I thought I was being light-handed. Now you go. So if you're in choking, do you know CPR too, just in case? Is that
That's a good question?
Like, do you need like there are prerequisites to choking before you get to choking?
The woman might want to do that to you. That might be the other flip, you know?
Yeah, only time somebody would choke me is because I did something wrong and they were mad.
Yeah, people do that stuff.
Yeah, I mean they do. I'm just not. Again, put the hand up if you want to get choked. I'm cool. Ball gag in my mouth. I don't think that. Just sounds like it's just not something that's pleasurable. I don't even need to go on a limb to say. But I think that it's interesting because what if someone did have some type of fetish? How do you bring that up, especially with the judgment that you may get? Like even right now, the judgment that we're having with these things, I think could limit somebody's ability to express, what they want or like from someone. Right? I do think it's tough. But let me know that you need to be choked and elbowed and stuff first.
And is there a compromise to that couple too, Derek? Right?
Yeah, like I can kind of choke you. Not up to the compromise.
Oh no, Danya, no.
Yeah. That spitting in the mouth is actually the top of the nastiest stuff ever. Please don't spit on me. I don't like spit at all. I'm cool with spit staying in your mouth. If I hear, we have problems.
100%.
We have problems. Yeah,
100%.
Yes, that is. I don't know if that's about either. So I think someone said, and I don't know how true it is. I really wish Doc was here because we need.
Yeah.
I thought that was like almost a degrading thing you're doing to the person. Right. I could be wrong, but it's kind of like you're spitting on them. I think I've seen somewhere, and I could be totally off, but I just don't want anyone to spit in my mouth. I don't know why you would
along the lines of the urinating on somebody as well.
I don't know why you're peeing on people. I don't know why we're doing these things. Like I don't understand how we get here. Why are we doing these things?
I'm just saying that's another form of that kind of exchange.
I want to pee on you.
Yeah, some people like
that. Yeah, right. See again, I'm with Jamal on that one because I think that if even in the moment, if someone's like, hey, what are you doing? You got to go because you have no home training. I don't know what that was be about. I don't think that that's okay. And again, that's one of the things. Like I said, could you when you like I like spitting in people's mouths. Where do you go from there? I'm like, well, you do.
How do you even bring that up?
That's what I mean, Leanne. Like, and then if they do, like, what do you say? If you're with someone, like, look, you know what? I got a kink. I like people spitting in my mouth.
Yep. What do you do with
that?
This is why everything else works.
This is why people step outside of their relationships because they're scared to tell their partner these type of hidden kinks that they have.
I think you're
right. No, I seen that on a show, Leanne. Exactly that, and it was. I remember when he got caught. It was some weird thing he liked to do. It was weird, but the girl was like, "You never even told me to give me a chance to say if I would or wouldn't, join you in this." So again, it is.
Well, I'll tell you what, I ain't never.
Whoa, wait a minute, Jamal, please, could you call in and tell us about when you pissed on somebody you paid? This is amazing.
Oh wow.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to be peed on. Again, I don't understand.
You don't want a golden shower?
I don't understand where that comes from, but I did hear a lot of girls get peed on in the shower.
Golden
Is that
shower?
true? No, like in the shower. You taking a shower person and they pee on your leg or something.
By accident? You mean?
I don't know. Someone was like, "Oh, I pee girls on the shower all the time," and a couple people said they peed on people in showers. I don't like you are in the shower anyway. So here, let me get it. Psst, I'm pee on you. Ha 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 ha.
Danya says that's true.
Okay.
No accident.
Wow, I thought it was an accident.
I'm going to keep secrets. I hear you. No, yeah. So I heard that happen sometimes. I'm just not really peeing on. I'm not about peeing on anybody, or even the number two. I'm so cool.
God.
I'm so cool with that. But again, people are into a lot of different things. My question, and I wish Doc was here. How do some of these things come about? Like, how would you know you like these things done to you? Like, did it happen by mistake? And then you were like, oh, wait a minute. This got a feeling when that happened.
It's a good question.
Later on, he got pissed and left. Wow, he peed and dashed. He's a real pisser.
This and this.
This
and this.
And this. So it's bad. Yeah, but I wonder how people, even that situation, this person paid for it. So what in them, why, how did they find out that they liked this, right? This, whatever it does for you, because it does something that you like, that you want to happen again. What is that and how'd that come to be? It's very interesting.
It is.
125. Hey, listen, 125.
You might change your mind, right?
Is there an app or something I need to sign up for? Because I got urine to give for 125.
I know.
I'm gonna be make it rain, clear it out. No, that's very interesting.
Yeah,
I wonder how you how that comes to be. It would, and how, and and then how do you seek this out in other people? That's what we're talking about. How do you seek it out? How do you have that conversation? Or because, like I said, it seems like you would be met with some ridicule with some of these. Like the foot fetish, not so much. I can see that. That's a little easier. That's a little bit more normalized. But peeing, spitting, any of those type of things are kind of,
much.
Yeah,
bit much.
I don't know how. I don't know if there's a compromise. What's the next one, Leanne? That's crazy.
This one's a little more PG. Role play.
Oh, I was
dressing up can help loosen people up and get them to take a new persona. Common dominatrix roles. Kinks include portraying as an educator and student, doctor and patient, or in a more misogynist way, been a disciplinary and a wrongdoer.
Gotcha.
Which I don't mind.
Military. Gotcha.
What?
Let her finish.
Tanya says she'll do it. I think she was talking about peeing on people. I don't know. that was a long time ago, but I think she said.
Lee, what don't
Oh yeah,
you mind?
she'll do it for 125. She'll pee on Pearson.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I
But
don't mind a
okay.
little role play.
Yeah, role play is cool.
I'll dress up in
Mm-hmm.
his military gear. Okay.
Little role play never hurt nobody.
Exactly.
They never hurt
Exactly.
nobody.
Yeah. I don't think I dress. I haven't had any dress up or. It's not me think somebody thing either. But I mean, you could dress up and be somebody different and have different scenarios. I guess that could be fun. Part of the intimacy, right? Part of getting it there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's role play. Okay, so I think role play is not a bad thing. I'm a bad actress. See, I feel like I'm a bad actress too. I'd be like, "Come here, I'm the teacher."
Overplay it. Don't overdo it.
Had a whole mood messed up. She dry now because I didn't role play her out of it.
You overkilled it. No, don't overdo
it. So yeah, that's interesting.
Sometimes whatever you're wearing will cover. It'll carry you. You don't have to do all of that.
Gotcha.
Somebody speaking from experience.
Hey, who? What? She's married 40 years. She better do something.
Yeah, she's trying to keep it going. She ain't trying to get to the point where I'm just not sexy.
I ain't trying to hear that nonsense you was talking. No, I'm not.
Let's go.
You may not be sexy attracted to me, but how about Julie?
That's right. But hey, let's figure it out. Give me that nurse's uniform on there, right? Yeah.
What's the next one?
Y'all are too
much. I'm gonna butcher this name. Is stigmatophilia?
Huh? Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I think you're right.
Oh, okay. A fetish of piercing of the body parts is known as stigmatophilia. Piercing can be increased
all the way out
sensitivity.
I heard piercing.
No, that's another one. Yep.
To zones including nipples, genitals, and tongue. So these can help stimulate each partner's arousal during sex.
We don't even say no more about this one. I'm gonna say no. I want to be pierced. I don't want to be pierced for later.
Well, this next one is one we kind of already covered.
Hanging by hooks. Yeah, definitely not doing that.
It's urophilia. The fetish known as water sports is a sexual arousal involving urine. Peeing on a partner can be arousing for some people. This
Leanne, listen, you're right. It would arouse me up to beat you up. Okay.
But listen, this part is like known as golden showers.
Yes, it is.
Often occurs in the shower or outdoors to avoid making a mess of your floors.
Wow. It was well thought out, at least.
Very. Like, we're gonna go ahead and lay this waterproof mat down.
Right.
They call it water sports. It's the funniest thing.
Water sports. Wow.
Girl, I've been thinking about you all day. I ain't pee yet. I've been drinking water. What are we doing?
Go ahead. You drink my water now.
Voyeurism. This is a kind of exhibition in which the voyeur watches other people having sex or one person masturbating. Those engaging in sexual voyeurism must consent to have a person watch them.
Sign on the line here that you're going to watch. You're not going to participate. Thank you.
Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, it look like it's going to be different strokes, folks stroking while you watching. Very interesting.
Yes.
That's very interesting. And again, why are you just watching other people? I wonder what that does for someone. You know, I really wish we had Doc here to kind of explain some of these things because I don't. For me, I just don't see it. Like, why would you want to watch someone else have an experience? Interesting. It's like kind of like being a creep, a stalker. Like you're allowed to be like,
right? Yeah, you just want to watch,
right? Can you say something like "good job"?
I don't think you're supposed to. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't really know.
Oh, I like that move. I don't know. I don't know. I
think
don't
you're
know.
supposed to just be a quiet observer, maybe. I don't know.
And I think so. That's a little different. It's to be watched. So I was thinking about watching now. To be watched, she said it's a turn on to be watched by someone else outside of the couple. But are you? My thing is, you think about somebody else while I'm in you while we're doing this. You're thinking about this dude watching.
That's
right. Like what are you doing? Hey, what? Hey,
not necessarily. I think it's just the act of someone watching. It doesn't necessarily have to be a male. Could be a female.
Well, whoever it is, you concentrate on somebody else while we're involved in this. You're not 100% here because you're thinking about.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just my my thought. I haven't been involved in it, so I don't really know. But that's my thought.
Is that similar, you think, to people that do public displays and know that people might see them and that's exciting to them? Is that sort of along that line?
Ooh, I think that's a little different.
A little bit different.
And I think only because you're not setting it up with a person in mind, maybe, right?
Right, but if you're in an open public park or whatever, you might know that somebody's going to encounter you.
Yeah, I think the mindset is different because I can see that happening where we're somewhere and we just let it happens outside or whatever the case
but I
may
wonder
be.
But
how close it's not as staged. It's not as staged as you're like, hey, look, tonight I need you to come over, sit over there. I'm gonna be over here.
It's true.
Here for you and some popcorn and I don't know if that it's definitely in the same. I get what you're saying. It's the same concept, the same thought process, but I think the planning is different. Like you're just outside. Yeah. I guess. So I don't know. Very interesting.
I wonder about that.
What's the next one?
That was the most common. Here's some weird ones.
Okay, let's go with the weird ones. Raise your hands. Okay. Got any weird ones? Hands up, please. We want to know who you are. Shout you out.
Cake farts.
Huh?
A bizarre fetish.
Huh?
A bizarre fetish indeed. Here's a girl is made to sit on the cake and then fart on it.
What?
Some even like having their women farting while having sex.
I just want to go home. Now
wow,
that's very interesting. So you just sit in the cake and
let it rip.
That cake.
On a perfect.
Now, how many times can you do that? Because once you do it once, the cake is kind of. You have like a whole bunch of cakes in the room. Like, how does this work?
No, it's a one-side deal.
Better be a good fart then, I guess.
Right? A blowout one. Wow. I never heard of that one. That's news.
What was the next one? That was cake fart.
Balloon fans.
Balloon fans?
Yes. There have been stories where some men love having balloons in their room while having sex. It somehow turns them on.
Wow. Okay. That's
interesting. Okay, so women. I'm gonna ask women real quick. If you came in the room, had a sexy outfit on, body looking good, and he's like, put a balloon up there. How you feel? I'm just asking. I don't know how you guys would feel that it wasn't the outfit, it was the balloon in the corner that got him.
That's a little odd.
Got him.
That's a little odd there.
Just hey, so before we get started, I'm gonna have to blow these balloons up first. I'm gonna have to blow some balloons up. I need to blow some balloons up. How are you guys feeling about that? Is that the thing? Is that
I don't know what to make of that. I mean, are some of these fetishes possibly connected to some childhood trauma or something?
that's why we need Doc here?
I know. I'm thinking maybe something happened with a balloon in that space, and I don't know.
He can't go to anybody's birthday party. He get too excited.
Right.
I mean, seriously.
All these balloons, I gotta go.
I'm looking at my grandmom's balloons for tomorrow, and I'm like, huh?
Yeah, that's interesting. Like again, how did it come about, and how do you know? Like, was it like you said? Was it a balloon in a room one time? Like, oh, that balloon.
Yeah, and then
Ooh, it's so round.
The way it looked at me is sexy.
Yeah,
Right. You see how it just floated across the room.
Just floated by me.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
it's different. It's different. I don't know.
Balloons. If I ever come to a room, there's a whole bunch of balloons, and I'm going home. Oh, those balloons. Okay, but it said only men, correct?
It didn't say only men, but it did say
It mentioned something.
Men,
Like, okay.
yeah, men mostly like. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. I guess men make balloons.
That's interesting. Very interesting.
Then there's orgasm control. This may be common, huh?
I said, tell me more.
Oh, this may be common in some places, but it is unfair to the receiver. Here, the submissive partner is brought to the edge of the climax and suddenly forced to stop. This is repeated a number of times. This is a major turn on for some dominating partners as he/she gets to control the reins, deciding when the other person should orgasm.
All the time. Don't come yet. Don't come yet. Don't come yet.
Oh Lord.
Number one thing women say during sex: don't come yet. Don't come yet. Don't come yet. So I mean, that's what you guys are doing. I found out.
Is that control? Is that what she's describing, or is that something else?
Don't come yet. It's definitely her controlling you. She's telling you don't. Now I see women have more issues than I thought. Fetish issues. Thank you, Leanne, for that one.
No.
Thank you, Leanne, for that one.
Get out of here.
Yeah, that's not the same thing.
And the answer is yes, they do. What's the next one?
They probably don't listen to her anyway and do whatever they want anyhow. So
watching your partner pee. It's common knowledge.
Pee. I don't understand how we keep coming back here.
The urine thing.
It's common knowledge that some men are turned on when they watch a woman pee, but intrinsically, some women too feel horny when they watch their men pee.
Okay. I don't know if that's a thing. I mean, obviously it's a thing.
I was going. When you go to the bathroom, I go to the bathroom with you.
All right.
Don't shut the door. Don't shut the door.
Now, again, I don't know anything about that. I know they always want to hold it. Can we aim it? The women say.
Well, they don't want to clean the toilet up afterwards. That's all that is.
No, they want to aim it for you. They want to aim it.
Because you're peeing on the floor.
No, because they're just being.
Oh, okay.
Can we aim it? We want to see what it's like.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe that's connected.
I want to ask somebody that.
I tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
Can I aim it? In my next relationship, that's what I'm gonna do.
Can I aim it?
Leanne wants to aim it.
I'm gonna have to ask. That's a new question for him. Okay.
Uh-oh. Something new in the household.
Ooh, something new.
Something to do.
Ruth wants to aim it.
Who's gonna aim it, Lee? Wow.
What's the next one, Lee?
Bondage.
Oh, that's a good one.
What do you mean? Wait a minute.
She said that very excitedly. Very excited.
That's a good one, though. That could be a good one within reason. That could be a good one.
Okay, tell us more, Leanne.
Bondage sex is common, but did you know that some women love torturing their men by touching them everywhere while his hands are tied and he cannot move? He cannot move. It is a automatic response when you want to hold your partner too while they are giving you pleasure, but by tying their hands and feet, in the feet, while the other person goes down on you, can be major turn on to some people.
Okay.
I don't know. If I can be the bonder
or whatever,
I would, yeah. I don't want to be the bondee, but if I could be the bonder, game on.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm cool with being tied up and tying some else up. I don't know. I'm not like you and Ruth who want to be tied up.
No. I'm not for tying his feet up. I didn't say nothing about tying his feet up, but the hands, we could work with that.
I'm cool.
You gotta trust the person, though. You gotta trust that person.
Okay.
Definitely.
I think it would take a lot of trust for someone to tie you up, hands and feet,
blindfold you. Yep.
Dang, they didn't say nothing about blindfold. Please keep your little secrets to yourself. Like, please. Man, didn't say nothing about blindfolds. You point out stuff that's not even in the that was written. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not I think I'm I don't know if it makes sense, but being claustrophobic, I just feel just like
maybe that's
restricted and help me. It would become I would need help.
Might not be for you.
I start hyperventilate. I can't breathe. Let me go. It just wouldn't be.
Might not be your cup of tea.
Yeah, I'm like, it would just be.
But Leanne is down. She said if she can do the tying.
No, Leanne's want to tie somebody up and torture him. She heard torture him, and she said,
"Yeah,
oh, absolutely."
Game on.
Leanne said, Leanne don't want nothing to do with being tied up.
Leanne,
like, why you got all your clothes on? What's in that bag? Nothing. Just be quiet. Put your hands up here.
Like, I could do the dominatrix one, as long as I'm the dominator, not the dominatee. I would spank somebody.
Yeah, a light little spank, right?
Yeah.
A little spank is not going to hurt him.
Leanne doesn't really care what you think. It doesn't. Leanne will tie you up and do bad things to you.
Hey.
Listen, I don't know. Again, I don't know. But again, if it's exciting, again, I think we need Doc because I want to know, how do you bring these things up to your partner? Right. And I do think this would be something that maybe someone would go looking for if they couldn't get satisfied in a relationship, because this may be what they need to get there. Like Leanne kind of brought up, maybe they may go look for it in different places. They can't get it, or they feel like they can't get it at home. So it's very interesting. I don't know how you bring up. I guess. Hey, girls, just let me change you to the bed. Yeah, I'm cool. This just sounds weird.
They don't have to chain you. They can put a nice little silk scarf around your hands. It's not going to hurt you.
Nice little silk scarf that you can't get away from. Like, God, you are selling these knots. It's tough. I can't get out. I can't move. I don't know if I want that. Just think about it. As soon as you get tied up, that's when we have another earthquake, and now you stuck tied to the bed, and she done ran.
You're thinking too far into that.
I think you need to. You never know what may happen. You don't know how she responds or he responds to trouble. It might be fight or flight. They may fight. Now you can't fight because you're tied up.
There's got to be a lot of trust. I did say that. A lot of trust is involved in these things. Seriously.
So, and I wonder how. I guess it's subjective, but then how long into a relationship would you allow someone to do that to you? What is
at what point you're saying, right?
Yeah. What is the time on being tied up?
I think when you feel like you can trust them.
Trust me. Trust me. Yeah, but again, in the beginning, our feelings are basically dominated by what dopamine and oxytocin. So we're not even really thinking correctly. So you may do 3 months and it may feel great, and then they tie you up and rob you. I don't know what could happen, right? But I do know that I think a lot of these things come with a lot of trust. Outside, maybe like the foot thing, if you're in the feet. But some of these things, it seems like you would have to really build a rapport with someone that, to feel like, because you can't just go and urinate on somebody.
No,
like, hey,
no.
You know what I mean? What's your name again? Because
I agree. That might not be a good look.
No, I don't think it would be a good look. No. I don't think it would be a good feeling. You just peed on me. I don't know how that's okay. And this is the third time I don't know. So these things, I wondered, when do these things come up? How do they come up? When do you tell people about these immediately? Like if you're really into it, when you meet them, like, hey, look, I like to. Is that a good time to tell people in the beginning? Hey, look, I need to be able to tie you up. Whenever you get into it, I'm not saying tonight, whenever it is, I'm gonna need to tie you up. It's been nice getting to know.
That might not be a good first date topic. May not be.
Yeah, so it does leave a lot of questions, because when do I tell somebody this is who I am? This is a part of what gets me off, gets me there. This, when does that happen?
But again, I think like everything else, Darryl, with that honest communication, at some point in the relationship, you have to reveal who you are, what you like, what you don't like, to make it last, to make it stay, and do what you do.
Well, again, if this is one thing, can we go without one thing? Can I go without tying you up because I really like you?
I mean, you can talk about a compromise with her.
Again, like, all right, I don't need to tie you up because I like you. Or it's like, well, you're gonna let me tie you up. I'm gonna have to leave and find me somebody who will. I don't. Communication.
No, but you all can talk and communicate and compromise and find a happy medium.
You can't kind of tie someone up.
She doesn't have to use the handcuffs. She can use something gentler, more gentle.
That's still tying you up. You like, I'm gonna tie. Like, all right, here's a compromise. I'm gonna lay the silk on you.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna go. It ain't going. It's gonna be laid on top of your hands.
Yes.
But you still can move.
She can tie one hand. You can talk about lots of middle grounds.
Hey, listen, don't try to baby step me into being tied up. We're gonna start with one hand, then we'll move to a foot, both hands. Then we're gonna hang you from the ceiling. No, I'm cool. Like I don't need you to try to slick me into it, trying to warm me up. No, I guess no, it's real. It definitely is. I just wonder how
how it comes about with the conversation. Yeah,
right. It's not that bad. So you said it's not that bad, meaning it's a level of badness to it. Right? You seen that, Leanne, right? We've seen that.
Leanne, I don't know. What do you think, Leanne?
It's not that bad.
Is it something worth talking about? I mean, we talk about everything else with our partners. So. Special occasion.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You get tied up for your birthday.
I'm done.
After you fart on the cake.
Yeah. What is on the screen right now?
Hey, I'm telling you, Mama D said
done.
Special occasions.
Mama D, yes.
We got Doc in the building.
No, ain't no special occasion with your mom.
Exactly.
What are we talking about, Mom? That is my stomach hurt. You understand me? I can't believe that just happened.
Yeah, I like Mama D.
Doc, and I know we're coming to the end. And hey, Doc, how are we doing?
Hi, Doc.
Hi, guys.
Hey, what's going on? You overslept?
Yes.
Yeah, you tell she just woke up. Look, you see, she's like, oh shit, what time is it? God dang it.
Oh my God, it happened kind of like that.
Right.
Wow. You guys are not gonna believe the old lady moment I had.
Oh no.
Like, I gotta go to work. What time is it? I gotta go to work.
No. So I set my alarm right on my phone when I was standing in the kitchen. And I said, I'm gonna go take a nap.
That was
Guess where the phone was, the alarm was going off at?
In the kitchen.
Wow.
Oh man. All right. So real quick, Doc, we had, and we'll probably finish this next week with fetishes, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit, if we can, how do they come about? How do people maybe we'll say develop them? Like one we had was the guy, I don't know if it's a guy or girl, but it seemed like the guy liked having sex, but he needed balloons in the room.
Okay.
So how do you know you need balloons in the room? Like, how do you get there? How does that develop? If that makes sense.
I think it develops in different ways for different people. I mean, you have to have the experience at some point to, like you're alluding to have the experience to know that it's something that turns you on.
Right.
Sometimes it's by accident. Sometimes it's intentional. You have somebody say, hey, let's try something with balloons in the room. And you're like, whoa, yeah, balloons. Then you can't do it without balloons.
Right. Now, so that means
it's a party.
It's a party until we have a kids' party. And I can't invite you anymore because I know what balloons do to you. I'm not inviting you to no kids' party. Like, that's weird. The balloons get you there. Or what was the one about babies?
The baby syndrome. Mm-hmm.
People want to be dressed like babies, or they dress like babies, or with the partner to dress like baby, and it's the role. Wasn't role play? Was it?
No, wasn't it?
I thought that was it. Something different. I thought it was something different. I thought
it had its own category. It was like number 3 or 2.
Right.
Baby something. Baby. It was another word with the baby part.
But anyway, if someone is needing you to be a baby to get there, is that
age play?
Age play. Is that, again, some of them are, like you said, I think you said that some of them are still in the DSM-5, right? Some of these fetishes, and maybe we'll get to that next week. But would you think that the mindset of someone who needed the person to be a baby, is that something to worry about?
Not if it's something that's not, if it's not causing that person any distress in their life and they are not causing legal issues, or if they're, as long as they're not grabbing real children.
Oh, that's what I mean. Is that a gateway?
Yeah.
Start with grown people, and then you're really trying to get the babies. Like, are you trying to pacify yourself in the meantime, between time?
I don't think people. Well, I've never treated someone who does that,
Okay.
but I don't
Okay.
think that they would classify themselves in that way. I'm sure there are some people who would say, "Well, you're only doing it like that because you can't do it with kids."
Right.
But
That's my concern. If
Mm.
that, and I don't know. I know. For me, if that was, you couldn't be around my child. I'm just saying. Like, if you want to dress up like baby or somebody to dress up like babies, then no, I'm cool. You can't. And that's just me. And I could be totally overprotective and thinking, but I just think it's different.
and if someone finds someone who doesn't,
Mm-hmm.
and they're okay with doing that, I mean, they're not hurting anyone.
So how would you feel if someone's like, you're cute and everything. I love you. You're beautiful. Excuse me. But I need you to be the baby to get off. Does that work for you women?
The question I want to know is how you find somebody that's okay with that.
That's what I mean.
You gotta ask everybody you have sex with. I mean, isn't that
right? And we talked about it earlier. Like, when do you introduce these things into a relationship?
Yeah.
When do you introduce that? I need you to put this bib and diaper on and make baby noises.
I think that's why they have organizations and clubs, so that they don't really have to go out and maybe go out and find that. They're already groups of people who if you get into the group or you approach them, that they're already into what you into.
Gotcha. Now, Leanne said that people sometimes with these fetishes may cheat because they're afraid or they're apprehensive of bringing it up with their partner, so they will go to these other rooms to get this need met. Like, I go to like the grown baby places, like called
right.
Babies R Us. Like, that's what it's called. You going to Babies R Us tonight? Yeah, man, I got a new pacifier. I'm gonna go out there. Like, do you think that's what people do step out for that reason?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course, they if that's something they don't want to introduce or they're ashamed of, or they don't, or sometimes they just don't even want to share that part of themselves.
Right. Very interesting. So many interesting questions we have to get to. Doc, we needed you all night. We had some. Hey, listen. I think it was a very interesting conversation. We found out that people like getting urinated on. Somebody got paid $125 on somebody. It's crazy. In the comments,
and then Dow
changed $125.
Yep.
Yes.
And then Dow considered it for a moment.
Time is hard. Grocery is high.
Wow.
Hell, I probably considered it. Shoot.
So where do you go for that? The champagne room,
right?
Listen. I was like, is it a website? How do you sign up for this? So it was interesting. So again, what we'll do is we definitely will next week continue this. We talked. I think we talked about the top 7. I think, Leanne, and then we talked about almost. Did we do all 7 odd ones or?
No, we did.
Oh. All right, let's finish the odd ones real quick while we're here.
Okay. The next one is sex with ghosts. The role play. Yeah. Oh. The role play. There is role play, then there is sex with someone dressed and behaving as a ghost. Usually in this situation, the ghost is a female and she is there to have sex with you while you are sleeping.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Wow.
Oh my God. Oh, boogity boogity boo. What are you doing?
He said boogity boo. I can't.
Oh my God. People make it so interesting. You got to be a ghost. Okay.
Wow.
So, Doc, what do we? How do you know you want to have sex with Casper? I just need to know. How do we know Casper is what I want? I want the friendly ghost.
Wow.
It's like, again, I just don't know how you know you need that. Somebody like, boo. You're like, oh, wait a minute. When you say boo, that kind of got me where I needed to be. Say boo again. Boo. Ooh. Like, I don't know how that came to be.
Yeah, how do you discover that about yourself? That is the question.
You know what I mean? Maybe somebody was doing a prank on you and they came like a, ooh. You scared my penis hard. I don't know. Like, that's so interesting.
Wow.
And then I just would feel silly just playing the part of the ghost or the person that the ghost is. I just okay. Do you wear face paint, Leanne? Did they say what you do? You put a sheet on? How does this work? How do we?
It didn't go into that detail.
Okay.
It did not go into that detail.
So D, if you were involved with someone you really cared about, and they said, "Pretend like you sleep," I'm gonna pretend I'm a ghost. You not gonna do it,
right?
I would say, "Boo! I ain't doing it. Thumbs down. What are we talking about?" I just so we talked. You kind of missed it earlier. I'm a terrible actor. I'm like, oh, boogity boogity boo, ooh, and it just wouldn't work, right? She'd be like, it's terrible. It's a terrible idea. I don't know. I would feel weird. I just feel weird just doing it. I don't know if that's really being a ghost. Is it. Mama D, please don't respond to no more of these at all. Don't. I just want to put it out there. Don't respond to not near another one of these, okay? Please. What's the next one, Leanne? I can't with Mama D tonight.
This the last one, and it's adults in diapers.
Oh, you talked about that one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why? Mama D, please
wow.
let us do the show. Please, Mama. Please. Just let us stop. I just want to do the show. I don't want to think about Mama D and none of these things, okay?
You said why?
None of these things. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Leanne. So what was the last one again? I'm sorry. Oh, adults in diapers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Adults in diapers. Where adults act as babies, literally. One partner is to dress up as a baby in a proper diaper, and the other acts like mommy or a nurturing figure. Rest, uh, rest we leave, and the rest we leave to the imagination.
Answer is wrong answer. I don't. Again, I don't. I see why people don't bring these things out. Like, there's probably people that you know that are like these things. But look, hey, baby, look. You know what I'm gonna do is, no, I'm just gonna show you, and I come back in a diaper. That's I don't know. Just don't get it.
People do for love. Some people.
Right. And then so I mean, would they really have mommy issues, right? There's some, right? I guess. This is my I have no acronyms after my name. Okay. So my diagnoses are all all me. Okay. I got this from nowhere. I just don't understand. I don't understand how that works. That's just not. And then the person got to be mommy. Now they're playing.
Yeah. It could be something about material. It could be something about how people treat babies.
Oh,
It
okay.
could be, that well, depending on the role play that go along with it.
What if the person is a bad parent? What if they're a bad parent to begin with?
Which person is a bad parent? Which person? The one that you putting the diaper on for?
No, the one that you're being the parent now. Man, what if you're a bad parent to your own kids? Now you're gonna be a bad parent to this grown kid.
They gonna be in trouble if
basically
they pick the wrong person. They gonna be in trouble.
Shut up and sit down.
Right? They're gonna beat you a little bit.
Right. What if this
Which
goes
I said
wrong
again is not a problem with
Right.
a little bit of spanking. You can wop.
Yeah, Lisa, she didn't have a problem with that.
Let's stop the spanking. No.
And I said you could tie him up a little bit, but he didn't like that.
Nah, they was all coming out. Yeah.
And I want to be the tire, not the tie.
Right. We want to be the tire.
Ruth talking about blindfold. She had stuff they didn't have in the definition. She was bringing other stuff that we didn't know about. Come all the way
And then
out.
my next relationship, I'm gonna ask the guy, can I aim it?
That's what we said. Yep.
When he goes to the bathroom, she wants to hold it and see what it feels like to aim.
Wow. All right.
None of these had anything to do with the thing. This is them being them. I don't know even how
some
we
of
got
this stuff I didn't know about till this show. So y'all have enlightened
No, some of the stuff you didn't know the name for, but you were already doing it. You just didn't know the technical name for it. She's like, oh, that's what that is.
Y'all done added 20 more years to this marriage. Thank you.
Hey.
Thank you much.
Hey, so listen, on that note, we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We love all the comments. Please go check our Nothing But Answers YouTube channel out. If you guys could just hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification button. We go live over there as well. There you can see all your comments. They'll come up on the actual screen. Please continue to add people to the Facebook group. All right, it's growing. I think we're at 502. We thank everybody for all the support, the love. We hit that 500 mark. Shortly sometime this summer, we're gonna have a meet and greet. Come out where everybody meet everybody, have a good time. We're still going to do the Nothing But Answers talent show. So get your talents ready. And me, I'm getting ready. I'm warming up. I think I'm gonna win. I think that's everything that I can think of right now. It was a great show. Glad to be back in the house. Next week we'll have Doc, to help us out with this because we definitely needed her. 9:15. What's 9:15? I don't know. Just asking. See, somebody said 9:15. Anyway, so if there's if anybody has any things they want to talk about, please just inbox anybody you see them on the screen or Nothing But Answers. You can definitely let us know what you want to talk about. We're definitely open to it. If anybody wants to join the panel, please inbox us. We'll see. We'll talk to you. Maybe we'll let you join. We would love to hear your voices too. Any last words, anybody?
Yeah. Make sure you ask them to hold it.
Go ahead. What you say? You gonna ask them to hold it?
Ask them to hold it and aim it.
Name it.
And I said aim it. You can name it too. That's good. That's cool. That's fun. And also,
name and fetish.
Be the tire, not the tie.
Yeah, good advice.
Okay. Neil, what you got?
Little spanking never hurt nobody.
What?
Hey.
Went off the rails Okay, let me ask now. What do you want to ask? Real quick. Oh, yeah, ask now. Go ahead, ask. What would you like to ask? My last words were, I learned so much today. Mama D, please don't join any more lives. I just don't. Next week, please don't join this one about when we finish up about these. Please. Talking about special occasions. Please. My stomach hurts. Leanne.
I'm gonna tell her.
Oh, she gonna ask too if I can aim it.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes,
Mama. Be a lot of newly aimed.
Yes.
Exactly.
Just know that a whole bunch of toilet seats are gonna be full of piss in the back on the floor. Thank you guys. Listen, thank you guys. We had a great night. Let's get out of here. Hit the button, Leanne. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Deuces.